Hey everyone, happy Retro Adventure Wednesday. So glad you could be here. I hope your Wednesday is going really well. Tonight we are going to be continuing on with Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. A game about vampires that doesn't seem to have any vampires in it. So I'm really excited about it so far. Up to this point, it's been pretty exciting. Gabriel was hired to babysit a Scottish lord's child and promptly lost it, and then just moved on with his life. Like, Gabriel didn't seem that upset that a baby was lost. He decided to take a little vacation in France, and now we're just sort of casually, nonchalantly searching for the Holy Grail in some sort of strange, convoluted plot that hasn't started coming together yet. But I'm glad you could join me for it tonight. I've been enjoying this game so far. I'm curious to see where it goes next. I can't help but love Gabriel Knight, even in what I think is widely considered probably the weakest of the three games. And welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for the Dungeon Facts. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you earlier, Danimal Instinct, for the follow. Glad to see everyone here. Matawi, I see Nathan over there. Pickled Dog, Lost Baby. Maybe a Grell will help. That's exactly right. We're going to do everything we can to take our mind off of that one baby that we misplaced. So you know how it goes. That's just sometimes it bees like that, as Pink once said. So let's go ahead and jump into our game. Oh, I should mention, we actually got to replay a little bit because the game soft locked on us last time around. For some reason, the game didn't spawn a conversation that was necessary for Gabriel to overhear in order for the game to proceed. It must have been some sort of glitch somewhere along the way. So we're going to replay a little bit of it to get back to where we were, but I think we can get back on track relatively painlessly. The cat hair mustache hype is real. Good to see you, Sarah. All right, let's switch on over and see what sort of trouble we can get into. There we go. That looks like Gabriel Knight. Perfect. Oh no, that was strange. Okay, let's restore. And I believe we're going to need to restore back to this bit, right as we were starting day one at noon, and see if we can do this right this time. Hey, Sonabel, good to see you. Gabriel Knight 3, one of the top 3 Gabriel Knight games of all time. Here we are, back in the world of 3D cameras that kind of sort of work. Just a mere week away, and I'd forgotten what this game was like. It's the 3-iest Gabriel Knight ever. Absolutely. Okay, so this should be the conversation I need to see. I should walk in here.
I've been waiting to get you alone, Maddie.
Here we are.
I don't like to brag in front of the others, but I think you're going to be surprised at how this tour turns out. Might bring some fame your way. Help you out.
Are you implying, Monsieur Wilkes, that you intend to find the treasure this trip?
That's right.
You will have my full attention when you do.
You don't believe me? I got this theory, see?
Monsieur Wilkes, everyone has a theory.
Yeah, but they ain't got what I got. You can write that up and take it to the bank.
Really? And what do you have that is so unusual?
Why don't you come by my room tonight and find out? I got this big piece of equipment, see?
Oh, je comprends. However big your equipment, monsieur, I've no doubt seen something very much like it before. Besides, I probably have other plans.
Great. If we hadn't heard that conversation, we could have never finished the game. So I'm glad we went back and got it. Apparently, that was enough to just lock the game up forever and never allow you to complete it. So this time, soft lock completed. We did it. Hey, Seabird. I'd see. I've never played this one before either, so I'm having fun with it so far. These are great accents. Yeah, Todd, you're right. If we hadn't had that, how would we know what was even happening? They didn't talk much about vampires, and they really didn't talk much about the Holy Grail, which seems to be the two things this game is about. But Jane Jensen deemed it necessary. That's right, Mike. Now everything falls into place, right?
Hey, Madeline. How's lunch?
Satisfactory, Monsieur Knight. Will you be dining, or are the prices here, kinda steep?
Oh, if I get hungry, I'll eat. Don't worry about it.
I will try not to, fret.
Great. All right. Yes, we have Tim Curry back as the voice of Gabriel Knight. I bet Gabriel Knight was really disappointed when he was standing over here and overheard that guy's line about having some large equipment, and Gabriel's like, "Man, I'll have to use that one. Now maybe I'm a surfer instead of a New Orleans kind of guy. I'll have to work on that a little bit." Dollar Store McConaughey. The camera is so weird.
Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Gabriel Knight.
Knight, eh? Wilkes is the name. John Wilkes.
Australian?
That's right. And you're a Yank.
If you mean American, yeah. But there are certain branches of my family tree that'd shoot you for that one. Are you with the tour?
Yeah, I'm with the tour. Look, I'm all for being friendly like, but my lunch is getting cold.
Oh, sure. We'll talk later.
So that was the entirety of what was locking me out of proceeding the game. So I guess mission accomplished. We heard that great conversation. Let's see.
Oh, baby, watching Madeline eat has its moments, but I probably have better things to do. Probably.
Oh God, you're a creep, Gabriel. Watching her eat sounds great. Hey, Eric, good to see you. Happy Wednesday to you, too. The scale is pretty wonky in here. Like, Gabriel looks like he could crush her table with one of his massive feet. 3D is hard. Eric, you make a very good point. 3D is hard. It's a whole additional D to worry about. Probably. All right, let's go back out into the town and repeat some conversations that we did last time around. Let's fly our camera to the church. Where is the church? Do we remember the location of the church? Maybe it's down this way? Fly, camera, fly. All right. Back out to the Counter-Strike map. Oh God, you're right, Metalli. Fastest camera in the West. Yeah, I'd like to see a race between Quake Guy and the Gabriel Knight 3 camera. Sorry. By the way, we have the cat hair mustache channel reward back again this week. So if you want to contribute points toward the 15,000 channel point goal to see me wear a fake mustache, as Gabriel famously will later tonight, just put those points to good use. Hey, there it is. Thank you, Metalli. Yeah, Sanvel, do you move the camera, then click for Gabriel to walk to that point?
Chi è colpevole di questo sacrilegio?
May I be of service, monsieur?
Par ce signe tu le vaincras? Could you tell me what is meant by this?
It means, by this sign shall you conquer it.
It. What is it? The proper phrase is par ce signe tu vaincras. By this sign shall you conquer, meaning naturally the sign of the cross.
I am aware that there's been a slight modification, yes.
To what end? What is the it to which the words refer?
Monsieur, the Abbé Saunière designed this statue. What he meant by this, or by any of the decorations in the church, we can only surmise.
I see. If that is your answer, then you cannot be of service to me. Good day.
Monsieur?
Monsieur? Thank you for the channel points. Yeah, Savo, going back to your question, you move the camera with WASD, and then you click with the mouse to walk Gabriel to your final destination or interact with items. It is supremely weird. Everything about it.
Hi, are you with the tour?
Si, signore. And who are you?
My name's Knight. My friend Mosley is on your tour.
Ah, I am Bukele. Vittorio Bukele.
Hey, Bukele.
Nice to meet you. How'd you like the tour so far?
I am enjoying it. Yes, thank you.
Once again, the score in this game is really wonderful. Music overall, just really one of the highlights of it.
Did you get in late last night, Signor Buccelli?
Signore. Yes, It was quite late.
Did you drive, or...
I took a train.
Oh, yeah? I came in last night by train.
Lost a baby
What train were you
completely.
on?
From Naples.
Napoli? Let's see.
So, what do you think of the church?
It isn't a church. They should make that clear.
It's not a church?
No, this parish was closed years ago. The building is a tourist attraction, nothing more.
Do you know anything about the Holy Grail being around here?
Oh, sure,
The
yeah.
Grail is a story, nothing more.
Oh, sure. Yeah, the Grail is actually under this church. I don't know why I haven't gone in search of it yet. Thanks for asking.
Did you, did you come to look for the treasure?
Treasure? Signori, please.
Oh, you don't think there is a treasure?
I would be very surprised.
Then how come you took the tour?
Well, the history of the area and the fable of the treasure, these interest one, no?
No, not really.
Then why are you here?
Oh,
Lost a baby.
Yeah, the history, sure.
Misplaced baby. I'm just trying to get my mind off of it by hanging out in this quaint French town. You know how it is. You know how it goes. We've all been there. Let's go talk to the father. Let's fly across the screen. Roll.
Hey, how are you? The name's Knight.
Good afternoon, Mr. Knight.
Are you the priest here, or...
People call me the Abbé, yes. The name's Arnaud. Abbé Arnaud.
Exactly. Yeah, this is my favorite Quake mod too. It's really elaborate. It's hard to believe they did all of this with just a 6 megabyte download. Thank you, Slushy.
This is quite a place. I haven't seen many churches this, colorful.
I assure you, it is unique. Saint Mary Magdalene's is quite ancient, but Abbé Saunière restored it in the 1890s. It is his spirit you see around you.
Ah, nice.
Nice. Did they make a Police Quest SWAT game with this engine also, or did Sierra just create a new 3D engine for everything they did?
You don't see churches dedicated to Mary Magdalene very often.
Ah, but the Magdalene cult was quite strong in the old days, particularly in this part of the world.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
The Magdalene journeyed to the south of France after the death of Jesus. She lived here for many years. In fact, you can visit her remains at a church near Marseille.
Ah, I had no idea.
All right. If you're just joining us, we did run through a little bit of this last time around. As I was saying earlier, we had Dead Man Walking situation where we were locked out of progressing in the game. We should have fixed it here, so we just have to go through some of these conversations a few more times.
The Holy Grail has been linked to this area, is that right?
The connection is nearly as old as the Grail legend itself. What have you read on the subject?
Not much. Arthurian legends aren't really my thing. But it's supposed to be a cup that contained the blood of Christ, isn't it?
A vessel that contains the blood of Christ, yes.
Oh man, Eric redeemed Remember Gabriel Knight 2. We all remember Gabriel Knight 2. We remember when I streamed it last year. And oh, it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. Gabriel Knight 2 may now be one of my favorite adventure games of all time. And I think at the moment, what springs to mind when I think about Gabriel Knight 2 is the great scene where Grace has like snuck into the secret library at the castle, and Gerda walks in and catches her there, and Grace just absolutely like flips out at her and starts screaming about how she gave up her PhD to be Gabriel's sidekick, and Gerda will never understand, and it gets really intense like really quickly. And that's one of my fondest memories of Gabriel Knight 2. Thank you,
Do you think
Eric.
the Holy Grail is behind the treasure of Rennes-le-Château?
It is possible.
Do you know of anyone in this area that has a particular interest in the Grail?
Besides myself? No one that I can think of. Of course, the treasure seekers who visit the valley are often interested in the Grail.
What do you mean by the Magdalene cult?
A cult of devotion. It's still quite strong in this area, despite the best efforts of the Catholic Church. Did you know that most of the famous Black Madonna images were not images of the Virgin Mary at all, but of the Magdalene?
Yeah, I've read the
downplay
Da Vinci
role of Mary
Code.
Magdalene, so they called her a prostitute and insisted that all the Black Madonnas were really the Virgin Mary.
But the Black Madonnas usually show a mother and child, don't they? If the woman's Mary Magdalene, who's the child?
Excellent question, Mr. Knight.
Yes, this is actually a Da Vinci Code ARG, Eric. All the lore for Da Vinci Code was hidden in this game. You know, Angels and Demons, the sequel to Da Vinci Code, is the only film I've ever fallen asleep during in the theater. Like, I was literally just like sitting there watching it. 45 minutes or so later, I woke myself up snoring in a theater. It was kind of embarrassing. It's never happened to me before.
Do you know much about the Templars?
I know the basic
Templars.
history. There are a few Templars buried in the cemetery, no. But, yes. I think I'll refer you to a young scholar staying in the house near the Chateau de Blanchefort. His name is Larry Chester. He says he's working on a Templar book.
Okay, thanks.
And let me know if he's helpful at all, will you?
Sure.
You're not my dad, Father.
Do you think that there's a treasure around here?
Of course there's a treasure, but it will not be found by just anyone. Let those who have ears hear.
Right.
Oh, that's funny, Matawi. We just started reading The Hobbit as my daughter's bedtime story tonight. And she fell asleep right after it, too, so it worked. All right, I think we've got everything we need to do done here. Now, let's see. I think it's time to go to see Mosley. Oh, hey, thanks, Mike, for contributing to the cat hair challenge. Again, if anyone has some channel points they're looking to blow, we're only about 9,000 away from me putting on a fake mustache. Okay, let's see if we can go find Mosley. Hey, thank you, Son of Eld. Or maybe don't thank you. I haven't decided yet how I feel about putting the cat hair mustache back on. We all know how it ended last week. If you weren't here, it ended in violence. It didn't go well. Thank you, Seabird. Or Seabid. How about I call you Seabird? Seabid. Whoops. Thanks, Nathan. Oh, we're getting closer.
All right, you hairball. What are you really doing here? You didn't know anything about my trip.
I'll tell ya. Don't worry about it. What about you? Since when do you take European tours?
Hey, you don't know everything about me.
Apparently not.
Anyway, I was here first. So what's your excuse?
Oops. Alright, I think after this conversation we'll basically be caught up.
Have you heard a baby crying since you've arrived?
I lost
Baby?
one.
What the hell are you talking about,
Oops.
Knight? I ain't heard no baby.
Well, you see, I was in charge of a baby and I lost it.
Alright, this is what happened. A couple of weeks ago, Grace and I got this invitation in the mail. I was passed out for a while. I'm not even sure how long. When I got up, we were at the Cahuiza station. The conductor saw the two men get off. They've got to be around here somewhere.
Wow, this is really interesting.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it.
So what's all this about, vampires? Or did I hear something funny?
Nothing funny about it. The night visitors, Prince James calls them, but they take blood. Sounds like vampires to me.
Oh, you don't believe in that crap, do you?
Mose, you have no idea.
Well, the kidnappers are real enough. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna figure out what's going on, that's what. First of all, there's your tour group.
I think you're swinging at an empty plate there.
Y'all got in last night, didn't you? Maybe one of you was on that train. Or maybe someone in your little group is here for a handoff of the kid. It'd be the perfect cover story.
You're right. It's possible.
Or maybe not. Which is why I gotta go check out the area too, soon as I get some wheels.
So this is a real Schottenjäger case, huh? What's going on with that whole thing? And, what about Grace?
I'll tell you. Don't rush me.
Okay, so yes, Mike, we're going to get to do the chair conversation again, which is some truly remarkable writing here. Gabriel really comes off super well. Schottenjäger.
Gracie's doing fine since you asked.
A bet. Huh? Huh? Come on. The two of you alone in the Alps.
We're not sleeping together.
What? Did he get chewed off in your last case, or what?
Oh,
Wow, I missed that line last time.
We've come close a couple of times, but I get all freaked out or something.
You're starting to worry me, bud.
Look, Gracie's a doll, but she's living with me. If I slept with her and then I changed my mind, what would I do? Throw her out?
Why don't you just marry her, Nat?
Oh, God.
I forgot. You're allergic.
Even if I did want to get married, I'm not sure it would be Gracie. She's like a chair, you know? Say you see this really great chair, and you like the chair, and your mother likes the chair, and everyone says you should buy the chair, but you know that if you take it home, everything else would have to go. You know, like the chair is Louis XIV, and the rest of your place is IKEA.
Well, bud, I hate to say it, but you better start cooking or get out of the kitchen. Because you keep farting around, and somebody might just beat you to it.
Hey, Random Rick. Welcome in for the acting. Yes, we just learned how women are like chairs to Gabriel Knight. Why buy the chair when you can sit on the couch for free? Sonnenfeld raises a really good point. The important thing is that sometimes it's not enough just to objectify women figuratively. Sometimes you need to literally refer to them as objects to really communicate just how they're an extension of your own desires. And that's exactly what Gabriel seems to have done here. Ooh.
Mose, do you know anything about the Holy Grail?
The Holy Grail? No, not really. Why? What do you know about the Holy Grail?
Me? Not much.
It would be great if Mose just did know a lot about the Holy Grail. Let's asking about Schottenjäger.
About this Schottenjäger thing. You know, we had that big case last year.
Yeah,
Werewolf
I've seen
case.
your book, The Brutal Beast. God, what a sick freaking mind you got.
Yeah. Anyway, since then, Grace and Gerda have been getting all organized on me. Gracie even did this computer program called Sydney. It's supposed to help when we're in the field. Of course, I'll never use it, but I can't tell her that.
Uh-huh. And I've noticed you're looking a little toned there, huh? Huh?
Yeah, I've been working out. Grace says I need to be in shape to chase the bad guys.
I'm a triangle man
To
now.
You, as an example, in the contrary. Then she points out that you never get the bad guys.
Oh,
Oh,
ha. Glad to see you haven't lost your butt-stupid sense of humor. So,
But
did
stupid.
you ever find out how your family got into this whole thing in the first place?
No, the journals go way back to 900 AD, and it looks like it was an old family tradition even then. I don't know. Grace found a few other groups of shadow hunters, and they seem pretty decent. There's a whole ashram in India where they train monks for this kind of thing. Grace has been bugging me about going.
Why don't you?
Shit. I'm not a Lost Horizons kind of guy.
I see what you mean. Well, no point getting all serious about it.
Screw you, mostly.
Why is Gabriel like Gabriel is? Two men with a trunk. What can you tell me about two men with a trunk?
Now, you didn't see the kidnappers in the area last night, did you?
Now, the guys you saw on the train both had long hair pulled back in ponytails, and they had this trunk with air holes. Nope, haven't seen anything like that since I got here.
So, what about the treasure of Rennes le Chateau? You have a theory?
Hey, old school
really.
Jay.
Madeline says everybody has a theory.
Oh, that Madeline. Whew. Oh, what a babe, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach, I think Tim Curry may have been paid by the syllable, and that would explain a lot about his unique pronunciation and accent.
Wait a minute. You never said what you think about the treasure. Is that why you came to find the treasure?
I don't know about that. Find out about it, maybe. Sure, it seemed like a
Shit.
lark.
But what do you...
Speaking of Madeline, now, don't you just love that kind of tough girl thing she's got going? Man, ooh.
I wasn't speaking about Madeline. I was talking about the treasure.
Oh, nice area, though, isn't it?
Tell me about your tour.
How'd you find out about this tour, anyway?
I
Tour.
read about it in a travel magazine.
A travel magazine? Since when do you read travel magazines?
What? Like you're the only one that can go running off to Europe? I'm pretty cosmopolitan myself, you know.
Cosmopolitan is more like it.
Whoa!
Ha.
Got him.
Why don't you go write some dialogue, smartass? Get it out of your system.
All right. Let's get a quick close up here of we exhausted all of our options.
to talk to Mose about at the moment.
Let's see here.
Unfortunately, the poor guy looks exactly the same.
How do we get canonical view? Oh, here we go. This POV, the last thing you see before you die. It's Mosley, baby. All right. I think we've done what
I'm
we
gonna
need to
take
do.
off. You want to look around with me this afternoon?
This afternoon? Nah, I got some things to do.
What could you have to do? You're on vacation.
I brought some work with me. Yeah, you know, a cop's work is never done.
Never started even.
Oh, by the way, would you mind not mentioning to anyone that I'm a cop?
What?
People just get kind of weird. You know, I want to be an average Joe for once. Come on.
Mose, I've got news for you. You can't get any more average.
Nah.
Oh,
All right. Mum's the word.
Thanks. See you around?
Yeah. See ya.
wouldn't want to be you. Hey, thank you for the contribution, Obvious Manus. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Glad y'all could be here. I'll steal this glass. Okay, now theoretically, I will go downstairs and walk out the front door, and time should move forward again. Maybe I should save before I do that, though. Let's call this back on track. And hope that the game proceeds. Oh no, we did it. But the game didn't move forward. Oh no, not like this. Don't tell me this game is forever bugged out. Oh wow. Well, let's try not to think too much about that and take a moment for ourselves to think about cat hair mustaches. So we'll go bean cam mode. Of course, as you know from last week, if you were here, I have a selection of game appropriate mustaches to wear. And looking at the cat hair mustache that appears in this game, you know, I have choices here. I have the Smarty, the Rogue, I have the Scoundrel, I have Casanova, which is what I chose last week, Party Boy, and the Bandit. And honestly, I think it's the Bandit that comes closest to Gabriel's cat hair mustache. So I'm going to take the Bandit out for a spin. Thank you all for contributing to the cat hair mustache puzzle. I have a terrible feeling our game is soft locked again, and now I'm wondering, do we have to start the whole thing over? And I don't want to think about it because that'll make me sad. So maybe the cat hair mustache will cheer me up. So if I can just peel the adhesive backing off of this, which isn't going great so far. It's tough to peel off the backing without ruining the mustache in the process, which that would be a tragedy. Okay, can I do it? All right, here we go. All right. Perfect. It looks natural. It looks very good. Hey, Ben. Hey, everyone. All right. There we go. I think that's a pretty good looking mustache. Ooh. Well, it tastes terrible, though. Of course, real mustaches do too, so that makes sense. Let's jump back into the game. Thank you, everyone, for contributing. Oh, there's a debug mode. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I should have mentioned, in case anyone, didn't, just tuned out for a minute. I'm still Jess. I'm just wearing a mustache now. It's still me, still Decap Jedi, still BMX Legend. Same guy that you all came here to see tonight play a game that may or may not be broken. Just with now a fake mustache. How many points to have me wear this to class? Ooh, that is pretty tempting already. I would be lying if I said I hadn't worn a fake mustache to class before. That's true, C-Bit. I look just like Mosley now. Yes, I mean, I have definitely taught with a fake mustache on before because, honestly, my streams and the classes I teach in my day job really aren't that different. I'm just as much of a weird goofball there as I am here. Okay, where's the moped stand? Guess it's back here, isn't it? Or is it? Wherefore art thou, mopeds? Maybe it's a different area. We've been talking a little bit about the engine, and I'm not sure which specific engine this one is. Honestly, I think some people in the chat know more than I do, though. Generally, people in the chat know more than I do. SCI 2000. I think it's Mask of Eternity that uses Red Baron's engine, which is just great.
I'll have to come back later.
Y'all, I think we are soft locked again. Because the next thing my walkthrough says to do is to rent a moped. So let's see what I haven't done yet. Let me go back and reread my walkthrough carefully. Okay. Here in the lobby of the hotel. Here, Madeline and Wilkes talk about the treasure. Second floor. Oh, man. I think there's another... Like, if you don't do this in exactly the right order, it doesn't work kind of situations. This is awful. Yeah, we got the glass. I think where we messed up was we were supposed to come up here and see some people changing rooms, and we didn't. Ugh. Okay, so I think what we're going to have to do is reload again. And this time we'll skip a bunch of dialogue. Because I really, really hope that there's dialogue skipping options. So let's go back. We're going to do this super quickly. I am sorry. This is a pain in the neck. We'll see if we can make it a little quicker, though. How does it soft block so easily just by not doing things in the exact right order? I have no idea. And, that's something that when people are dunking on Gabriel Knight 3, I haven't really heard a lot of people pointing out that these soft locking problems are an issue.
I'd wait to get you alone, Maddie. I don't like to brag in front of the others.
Okay. You can't skip conversations. So let's just skip away. Okay, I guess that's all I can say to him. Let's...
Hey, Madeline. How's lunch?
It's me, a creepy
Satisfactory,
man.
Monsieur Knight. Will you be dining, or are the prices here kinda steep?
Oh,
Kinda steep. Let's get this creepy line one more time.
oh, baby, watching Madeline eat has its moments, but I probably have better things to do. Probably.
Todd, I like that. Wikipedia says the development team had little experience or understanding of this 3D format. Really? You know, I'm not playing it in an emulator or anything. This is theoretically just the straight up game. There shouldn't be anything. Oh, here we are. This is the scene we didn't see. Weird. So we just need to know they're moving their luggage to a different room.
There
All
you
this
are,
is.
ladies. I greatly appreciate your understanding.
I'm sure you'll be able to repay us somehow, Mr. Baza, when the time comes.
That's
Move
sinister.
along now, Estelle. I really must rest.
Thank you, Mr. Bowser.
Oh, thank you, Miss Styles.
Estelle's arms just like dangling in front of her. It's such a great look. But then she did the little "my back is sore" move just now. Okay, so now maybe we can go to the church, talk to the people there, come back, do the Mosley conversation again, and then it will let us move on, I think. Maybe, we hope. Yeah, someone needs to redeem Esther's posture check channel reward. She really needs to work on that. Is this better than Beverly Hillbillies? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. There is not much at all redeeming about the Beverly Hillbillies game. Whereas this has a good soundtrack, some decent voice acting, some pretty funny gags here and there. Yeah, Beverly Hillbillies still the worst adventure game I've ever played.
Are you?
Okay, tell me all these things again. We've heard it all before. Look how it's like we're looking down on this guy. Like we're 3 feet taller than him. Beverly Hillbillies did not have a 3D engine. Yeah, which really held it back, I feel like. Okay, let's talk to the Padre.
Hey.
Again, I wouldn't normally skip through all this great dialogue, but this will be the third time we've had to hear it, so I think we can all just use our imaginations and figure that Gabriel was, you know, very inquisitive, but found out nothing that made sense yet. Only Beverly Hillbillies was made with a flat sim engine. That would improve it. Okay, let's go back and see our good friend Mostly. Here we go. Oh, the tour bus is gone, eh? Curious. Oh, wow. There's censoring of lowercase hillbillies? Oh, I do remember when Ben had to restart Conquest of Camelot. Speaking of which, everyone, if you aren't already, shout out to my pal and streaming partner, Ben. That's PS_Garrick. Get over there and be sure to follow Ben if you aren't already. I guested on his stream last night. We played some Broken Sword, and a good time was had by all. Broken Sword, great game. I understand some of what's happening in it, and I feel like if I understood it all, I'd like it even more. Kind of like this game, where still there's a lot of mystery going on that I don't think is designed to be a mystery. I feel like this mustache plays on camera better than last week's. Okay.
Wait. Now, Gracie's doing.
Okay, so we got through all of that discussion.
I can't think of anything to talk to Mose about it.
So we're caught up again. Theoretically.
I'm going to take off. You want to look around with me this afternoon?
This afternoon? Nah. I got some things to do.
What could you have to do? You're on vacation.
I brought some work with me. Yeah, you know, a cop's work is never.
Ooh, riddle me this, Mosley. How is a woman like a chair? Okay, so theoretically now, when we leave the hotel, time should move forward. Linear time should unfold around us. Ooh. So 2 different soft locks in the same section of the game. We had 2 dead man walking situations, which again, while I have been saying Gabriel Knight isn't as bad as it could be, those are problems. Let's click that save button. I think Seabed, you're right. All right, so day 2 was that 2 p.m. I think. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. By the way, if you're just joining us, so glad you could be here tonight. We're playing Gabriel Knight 3. We're having a good time. We're all caught up, finally. We're 45 minutes into the stream, and we're ready to start right where we left off last time. Hey, Jess, have you said soft locks like Al Gore saying soft locks? No, that was more like Forrest Gump saying it. Soft locks. No, I don't have an Al Gore, it turns out. That's a shame. I lived in Tennessee for a long time. Okay, so here we go. This is the big hour, if I'm not mistaken. Glad everyone could be here, though. If you're new to the channel, I stream retro games every Wednesday night. Drop me a follow. Glad to have you here. Let's get on with the show.
Looks like the moped shop is open. Yeehaw!
Oh, Tim Curry. God bless you. Here comes the Riddler with another of his famous puzzles. Let's see. Moped time, baby. I really love this line reading that we're about to get when he introduces himself to the moped guy, so please get ready for this. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but oh man, it is. Maybe this isn't it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Hey, how you doing?
Nah.
Want to rent a bike?
Oui. Your passport, please.
I guess it's not until I'm in disguise that I get the really good line reading.
Monsieur Knight, you are not with the tour group? I do not see you on my list.
Nope. I'm on my own.
Ah, I am sorry, monsieur, but most of my fleet is reserved for the tour group.
What?
I have one little bike left, monsieur, but she is nothing grand. I show you. Here she is.
This piece of crap? Oh, come on. I was kind of hoping for this baby. Ooh, what is this, a WW2 Army issue?
Oui, but the tour group reservations were made first. It is this little bike, monsieur, or nothing.
Well, who gets the Harley?
Whoever chooses it first, monsieur. If none of the others want the large bike, you may have it.
Oh, yeah, like that's gonna happen.
Well, let me know what you decide.
It's a reservation list for the bikes. I'm not on it.
Okay, let's see here. We're entering into the cat hair mustache. WW2. Alright, talk to the man, ask about the rent a moped. Now it's back to the hotel lobby. After the party, it's the after party. Then after the party, it's the hotel lobby, according to R. Kelly. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the hotel lobby. That's from the remix to Ignition. Matali, I would 100% grow out a mustache like this if I possessed the skill set necessary to grow a mustache. But I do not.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
It's hot and fresh out the kitchen. You're right, Sheldorn. What do you know about the number 31?
I noticed y'all moving suitcases around upstairs. Was there a problem with your room?
Oh, my, yes.
But that wasn't why we moved, Lily.
No?
Mr. Barza kindly offered to exchange with us.
He's a Muslim, you see, wanting to be facing east and all that. Well, Estelle and I are very much in favour of supporting the cultural differences between us, aren't we, darling?
Yes, Lily. And it's a much nicer room. It's larger and has a balcony.
Of course, I do appreciate the sacrifice. But then there are 2 of us and only 1 of Mr. Barza. And I'm sure he's used to stuffier quarters. Middle Easterners so often are, you see.
Oh.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Don't encourage that, Gabriel. Come on. Okay. So, yeah, she is making strange, broad cultural stereotypes. We haven't seen this sort of thing since Codename Iceman, or Police Quest 2, or some of the other problematic Sierra games. Things that aged poorly, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Emilio went to change room, get the candy from the table and the black marker from the reception desk. Is there candy on a table? Oh. Is that candy? Boy, that does not look like a hot spot. Oh, wow. It's a flat texture of Starlight Peppermints with just one seed on top of it. Okay. And then there's a marker. Oh, wait, here we go. Hotspot says lockbox. Hotspot? Is that it at all? Like, is that even getting anywhere near? I may need someone to give me some good, like, Al Gore audio references if I'm going to get this. Okay. Walk up the steps to the 2nd floor and look for the painting of the road opposite room 27. Oh my god, what is this moon logic? Hot spot. Was that it? Hot spot. Hot spot. No, I think it's getting worse, not better. Okay, so let's see here. So go up the steps, find the painting in the room opposite room 27. It's 21. Okay. So for some reason, tell me if anyone understands why, we are going to put the peppermint on this table according to my walkthrough. Don't eat it. Pick up. Exit. Please tell us in your internal monologue why you're doing this, Gabriel. Nope. We'll find out soon enough. Yeah, that's always good puzzle design when you do something. It's like, you'll find out later. Yeah, maybe this is just another strange broad cultural stereotype that I'm not aware of. Okay, so put the candy on the table, walk down the steps, return to the lobby. There's no way I would figure any of this out on my own. I don't think I would have ever known those Starlight Mints were there. Okay. Walk down to the steps. Press button 33 on the panel to call Mosley down from his room. Quickly walk up the steps on the left side of the dining room. Where's that? Okay, that's those steps. Oh man, this is wild. Okay, here goes, y'all. We're going to try to do this. Gabriel Knight's going to be a sneaky boy. Yeah, cops like treats. Okay. So let's inspect this. Let's press 33. Ding dong. Okay, so we paged Mosley. Gabriel, go. Okay. Where's Gabriel? Where'd he go? Oh no.
If I could get him to stop somewhere for a minute,
Yeah, I gotcha. No, that's the wrong way, Gabriel. Look at this butt. I bumped into her in the hallway. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get sneaky. Peek out. And then walk up. Yeah, like he's got that juicy butt out there. Butt canonically what we call rear ends in this stream, by the way. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, I hope I didn't just mess it up. Okay. So now this is where the puzzle gets great. So step one, let's wait. Let's inspect this. There's our picture of Mosley. So what we're going to do as part of our grand disguise plan that's slowly coming together, we have no access yet to a cat hair mustache. We're going to go ahead and scribble a mustache onto the passport. Mosley does have that badonkadonk. Let's see, do I need to... Oh wait, I guess I did need to get the blazer, didn't I? Should go do that right away. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I was so distracted by his badonkadonk that I lost track of what I was doing. You know how it is. Why can I never find his dumb room? Here it is. Okay. Don't knock. That'd be stupid, Gabriel. Oh, we have sneaky music. Got sneaky jazz. Just roll up. They did a pants bulge gag. He rolled up that blazer like
out of here before Mount Everest returns.
Like he's been working at Chipotle for the last 10 years and sticks it in his pocket. And then we get blazer bulge. Okay, this is... I take it back. Maybe this isn't the worst Gabriel Knight game. Maybe this is transcending into something completely different. We may have passed through to a new realm of adventure gaming.
That's better.
That's better. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all for being here. I feel like we're sharing something special tonight. And I'm so glad you could all be here and support the channel as we all go through this communal experience of Gabriel Knight. Yes, this is a good point. For a puzzle that was rumored to be a stand-in for something they didn't have time to like fully flesh out, there is a fair bit of like special animations and things like that attached to it. Oh, it's bringing us closer. It absolutely is bringing us closer. And that's what this is all about. Building a closer parasocial relationship between us all. Okay. So let's see. So there's a cemetery. It says, move past the fountain, take the next interest on the right. There we go. We'll see if that's what it wants. Supposedly there's a cemetery somewhere. I'll believe it when I see it. A cemetery near a church in a European town? I don't know. Oh, the same area as the church. Got it. Let's check that out. Oh, maybe back in here. Ah. Yes. Kevin, this is a great point. Even with the auto-magical summoning of Gabriel from off-screen for the camera work, they still let it clip through his ding-dong head. It's a very good point. Yeah, like, you think if you're going to have him automagically appear, you would just not have it clip through. But, you know, I guess this is the best they could do. You might want to Templar your expectations. Okay. Walk up the steps to enter the museum. Oh, I didn't do that. Church, follow the grass path. Get the spray bottle from the window of the hut and exit the cemetery. Oh, nice. We'll just...
That's far where he goes.
Thank you for... for clipping Mosley's juicy butt. How is this game real? What are we even doing? Okay, let's go to the museum. Where's that ding-dang museum? Around here somewhere, right? I have such a poor sense of the geography of this small town. I think this is the museum. We're going to get a red hat in here, I guess. We're going to go in here for the red hat. Looks like in his khaki truckload. It's my favorite jam band. Okay, where's the red hat? Lost and found box, you say? Where's that?
It looks like a lost and found box.
Oh. Oh, am I going to have to actually move the camera? Can't remember how to do that. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, look at that. We had to tilt the camera for the first time, y'all. That is it. Oh, man, now I want to watch this clip. He does more walking this village than he does all of New Orleans in the first game. Very true. Okay. So we have a hat. Save. Disguise. Underway. This is coming together great, y'all. We're going to look so much like Mosley in a few minutes. It's going to freak you guys out. You're going to be like, what happened to Gabriel Knight? And I'll be like, believe it or not, that is Gabriel Knight. He is simply in disguise. As his good pal, Mosley, who he hates. His cat hair mustache is really itching. I think that's what would give me away if I attempted some sort of cat hair mustache ruse. Entree. No. Should redesign this in Unity so we could have, like, no load times. Alright, Gabriel. What's your deal, man? Isn't this where I saw the cat last time? Thought it was. Mayhaps not.
I don't think I need to bust my way into that shed. It's probably just full of spider webs.
8 legs, 8 legs, 8 legs. Oh, there it is. Okay, what do I do here? Masking tape with the hole in the door. Oh, man. This is quite a puzzle. 4 legs, 4 legs. Okay, scrape hair from cat. Yes, a classic cat hair scraping. So we're going to put masking tape on this hole in the door, and then all we have to do is lure the cat here. It's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off. By the way, if you're just joining us, welcome to the cat hair mustache. This is the moment that we've all been waiting for. You know, if you've been holding back all of your cheers and your subs and everything else, I mean, now's the time just to rain them down. Okay, so let's see. Use the masking tape. Use the spray bottle with the cat. So, cats do canonically dislike spray bottles. Wow. I mean, this is the most elaborate puzzle ever. How can people say this is so bad when clearly it has so many steps, some of which make sense? Get wrecked, cat. Float down to the ground, cat style. Right. Do you think, like, Gabriel in his head is like, oh my god, I can't believe this is working. Every stage of my plan is coming together. What are the odds?
It worked.
Perfect. Flawless victory. Okay. Get the tape. From the hole to get the black fur. Combine the fur with the syrup package. Oh no, syrup package. I don't remember a syrup package. Where was I supposed to get a syrup package? Was it back at the... Oh no. Maybe the breakfast area of the hotel? In the dining room? Yeah. Oh no. I hope it hasn't despawned. If it's despawned, I don't know if I can handle it, y'all. This could be the end of me. Say goodbye to Jess. No way Gabriel has any kind of plans. Oh, did I get the syrup last time? Huh, I have no memory of that. Okay. Everyone hope that we haven't soft-locked again.
Don't need it.
This is true, Seabed. I didn't properly syrup up my mustache last time. Well, I hope whatever I picked up just now were syrup packets. Syrup. Oh, that's syrup. Okay, so do I have to be anywhere in particular to do this? Okay, so cat hair?
I think that'll pass for a black mustache, but it's not gonna stay on my lip without help, despite my intense animal magnetism.
Thanks, Gabe. Okay. Should I just eat that pack of syrup, though? Okay. Syrup package.
It's a black mustache. Sort of.
Yeah, no, I love that Tim Curry is having fun, even if a lot of it is pretty corny.
It's crude, but it just might work.
How do I wear it? Is the big question now.
The coat's a start, but if I really want to do a Mosley look, I'm gonna have to put some stuff with it.
Guess I'll have to get Mosley's signature red cap and mustache to make this all work.
I'm not really a hat person myself. That's more like something Mosley would wear.
Is it, though? I mean, have we ever seen Mosley wearing a hat? I would be happier if my mustache smelled like syrup. This is a really good point, Wilco Webb. Okay, use the baseball cap on the gold blazer. It's great in disguise. There it is. We paired them perfectly.
It's starting to come together. Now that's a Mosley outfit.
No, this is a good point. I mean, honestly, Seabed, would a better solution to this puzzle just be find a brick and sneak up on the moped clerk guy? Just knock him out and take a moped. Now we've got it. Classic Mosley look.
If anybody sees me in this thing, I'll have to leave town immediately.
Immediately. Let's inspect this outfit. Oh, it's so good. All right, now how do I use this ding-dang disguise? We used the Sharpie to doctor the passport already, to add a mustache so that we could more easily pass as Mosley, who doesn't have a mustache. If we hadn't put the mustache on the passport, we could have skipped that part of the disguise, but we chose instead to make it more difficult on ourselves. Gabriel has a respect for the craft of costuming. He's not just going to half-ass his way through it. He whole-assed his way through this entire puzzle. 100% ass, start to finish. Especially Mosley. Mostly Mosley's ass. Okay. Return to the back rental shop and choose the Mosley disguise on Gabriel. This is so fun. Can't believe I'm finally playing this puzzle. It's not the worst thing ever. Is it? I don't know. Is it the worst thing ever? I feel like maybe it's not the worst thing ever. Let's save here because I think I'll someday want to be able to show this to my daughter as she grows older and I teach her about the history of adventure games. So I'll want a save game right here. All right. It's the worst thing in Gabriel Knight. I think that's safe to say. Okay.
No peeking.
Hey, is this where y'all rent mopeds?
Hey, is this where y'all rent mopeds?
Oui. May I see your passport?
There it is. There's the screenshot. That's the one.
Monsieur Mosley. Yes, I have a reservation for you. One moment. You may have any bike in the lot, monsieur.
I can. Heck, I guess I'll take this big old hog hair. How much is that?
100 francs a day.
Looks like we got us a deal.
There
A
you
deal.
are, monsieur. You pay when you return the bike.
Golly, thanks.
But wait, the tour group gets my special treasure chest package.
Oh.
You get the binoculars and the shovel with that.
Oh, great.
Best of luck, monsieur. If you strike it rich, you will remember poor little Bigot, will you not?
That's right. I will not. Thank you so much. Whew, man, the things I'll do for a decent back. Oh, I better put this stuff back before Mosley has a conniption.
That was it, everyone. It was the cat hair mustache. Wow. Marty, it is like staring into the eyes of God. It is big galaxy brain. Gabriel was just there minutes before. Moped guy did not recognize him. Disguise a complete success. Wow. Yeah, the overdone fake Mosley accent's very good. I was here when Jess solved the cat hair mustache puzzle, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Sorry about your passport. Yeah, Zach, this is a really good point. I feel like someone should apologize to Mosley for the passport. Okay, we got binoculars, a key to the back, and a shovel. All right, let's use the back. Oh, we did it. Thought Mosley kind of deserved it. In my younger days, I was more of a Gabriel myself. But as I age into a Mosley, I'm much more sympathetic. What's this traveling music? That's where I am. Rindaban. Goose Coast train station. Where I'm actually going. Is it Larry Chester's house? Let's see. Chateau de Blanchefort. Where's Chateau de Blanchefort? Hey, Wilco Webb redeemed. Remember Gabriel Knight 2. Wow, what do I remember about Gabriel Knight 2? Amazing game. You know, transformative experience. How great were the scenes when Gabriel was at the zoo early in the game and trying to get access to like the wolf habitat and had to use his tape recorder to splice together a fake voice message from the zoo director to trick the like zoo worker dude away from his post. Gabriel Knight 2. Every moment a success. Every moment a small triumph. Okay, where's the stupid place I'm supposed to go? Like, this isn't supposed to be a hard puzzle. Here we go. Thomas? Dr. Klingman here. So our wolves to Mr. Knight. That's the one, Nathan. Time for some motorcycle fighting. Oh, that'd be good. Some rock, paper, scissors motorcycles fighting. Let's see. Face the road and wait for Wilkes to drive by on his bike. So I just have to know to face the road here, I guess. Oh, there he is. Well, you know. I guess it worked. And we'll just do the follow. What?
Pulled off at a little parking lot.
What would that... Like, what was that? I was just supposed to know to face the road. And first I was supposed to know to stop there. Then wait for him to come by. Then click follow on him. And then this? I don't know. What even is this game? And boy, look at these ground textures here. Now they're out in the wild. Things look a little rougher. Hard to believe this came after Grim Fandango. Okay, Wilco Webb, you're absolutely right. I think that's probably the answer. I would be expected just to go everywhere and figure it out. The Hermitage. Use notebook on his bike to write down the license plate number. Let's inspect it. Uh-oh.
Wilkes is here doing something with that machine of his. Probably some high-tech version of a water dowser, and probably useless.
Oh yes, his big machine that we heard about.
Wilkes is here doing something.
Oh no, shut up. Okay. Notebook, notebook, notebook. Exit. Notebook. Do your thing, Gabriel. That's true. I am missing out on clues that I might get or more organically. It's a pretty good writing down notes animation. Yeah, you know, Old School J, I don't think this game looks so bad. I think given the limitations of the 90s, and the fact that Sierra wasn't exactly a company by this point known for cutting-edge 3D technology, I think it looks mostly good. Like I said, you know, you think of a game like Anachronox that came out a few years after this, and I think that they are of a similar quality at some level. In fact, I think probably this looks a little better than Anachronox. Yeah, I mean, Grim Fandango has its own control problems. You know, I don't know if I've ever said this on stream before, but I don't think I have ever played past the first room of Grim Fandango. The controls turned me off so much. Like, I'm just kind of like walking Manny around, all strange tank-like. And I've never gotten any further in Grim Fandango. I know that is a bad admission for someone who fancies himself a retro adventure game fan. but just it never clicked for me. I need to go back and actually play it. Yeah, I have the remaster. Mike, if I ever get around to playing this thing on stream, which I will eventually, it's on the list. It's on the master list. I will definitely play the remaster so I can have the point and click. Okay, so let's see here. Uh-oh. I've lost track of what I'm doing. Okay, we write down the license plate number, then we walk up the hill. Which makes a lot of sense. I'm so afraid of deviating from my walkthrough now that it's soft locked me a couple of times. Like, I'm very walkthrough focused. Yes, come back down and walk back up, Gabriel. Nice. Nailed it. It's like setting up like a little Planet Ortega Scumsoft style survey point. See, this is pretty good animation. Like, look at that. That's a good looking computerman.
Hey, Wilkes, how's it going?
Beachy, what are you doing out here?
Just taking in the sights. Hermitage. Cute.
Yeah, right.
There's some real nice butt work in this game. I don't think anyone could deny that.
Say, mind if I ask about your machine?
What about machine?
I do.
Oh, come on. What is it? You trying to call it a giant sandworm or what?
For your information, Knight, this is highly delicate scientific equipment.
Yeah, so is a worm thumper.
Okay. That was definitely unexpected. Seabid got it. Seabid got it and won. Okay, Jane Jensen, you win this round.
So, see anything headed this way? Should we head for the rocks?
Shut the hell up, Knight.
He's continuing just to bust him on the tombstone.
Look, it's a giant worm. Get out the harpoons.
Ah, for Christ. This is a seismic survey machine, Knight. Now shut the hell up before I thump you.
A seismic survey machine? What's it do?
Forget it, Knight. Get your own damn theory.
Worm thumpers. Hey, Nichols. Good to see you. That's a great animated emote. Glad you could be here. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Got some worm thumping.
There's treasure out here?
Oh, there's a treasure, all right, mate.
Yeah? What do you think it is?
You know what Sonia's girlfriend said, don't you? People are walking around on go and don't even know it. The Romans, mind you. And back then, they knew how to use slave labour, right? Plus all them kings that was around here. Those guys had regular hordes of valuables, and some of it's bound to have gotten lost.
Well, I guess so.
And the bloke that finds it is going to be flat out stinking rich. And I'll tell you a secret, mate. That bloke is going to be me.
Wasn't there talk of, like, what a Gabriel Knight 4 was going to be? Didn't Jane Jensen at one point say it was going to be ghost-centric? Did she ever talk about a setting or anything beyond that?
So, you don't think the treasure's related to the Grail?
Holy Grail. Yeah, that's a right one. Did you know the Nazis crawl all over this valley looking for it?
No.
What a bunch of jackasses. Hey, I was thinking, if I find an old enough cup, right? Maybe one with some jewels and shit on it, I could pass it off for the Grail. Especially if it came from around here.
Gee, there's an idea.
Sure. If Hitler believed all that mystical crap, there's got to be somebody else who believe it. Maybe dish out some serious cash.
Serious cash?
You seem pretty sure about finding that treasure.
That's right. But I ain't gonna tell you about it, so don't ask.
Great. Place of the Hermit. This little cave has been identified as L'Hermitage on regional maps for centuries, but the origins of its ownership and usage remain obscure.
This is obviously some sort of tourist site.
Old school Jay. Look like they have too much makeup on. Yeah, maybe, maybe so. I like how everybody's head kind of looks like it's sewed onto their bodies. Like Gabriel's in particular. Let's see if we can... Well, you get the idea. I can't remember how to move my camera that way. Okay, I think that's all we need to do there. Let's escape. The heads do look interchangeable. Alright, there you go, Gabe. Nice work. Just come down here to the road again. Look both ways. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, I'm not ready. Okay, we're following the tour bus now. Where's it going, though? Yep, seems like a tour bus.
A place called Coombe Sword.
Coombe Sword, eh? I guess that's where we'll go. Straight to the Coombe Sword. Okay, can't save here. Boy, this does have some Mass Effect vibe going on, doesn't it? Okay, Coombe Sword time.
Coombe Sword. Well, whatever it is, it's down that path.
I don't think this is actually where we're supposed to be right now. But we can at least go look at it. James Jensen worked really hard on adding these things to the game.
It's a sign about the area.
Thanks, Gabe. Stone slab called the Coombe Sword was discovered at this spot. The slab allegedly contained code messages to the Enigma, but has since vanished. Curious. Well, that's definitely a location on the map, alright. Oh, hey, there's Madeline. What's she up to? Let me just awkwardly place this map back in my briefcase.
Fancy meeting a girl like you in a place like this.
Oh, hello, Monsieur Knight.
Sightseeing, are we?
I am refreshing my memory for tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
You mean for that tour thing? So what's so special about this place?
Nothing. And anyway, you are not taking the tour, so why do you care?
You got a point there.
Oh wow, we really have some smoking sound effects, huh?
She's just hanging out, isn't she?
She's just hanging out, isn't she? Adjusting her vest, her leopard skin vest. Staring at us dead-eyed. Clipping through her own body as she does. She's just hanging out, isn't she?
She's just hanging out, isn't she?
How would you describe what she's doing?
She's just hanging out, isn't she?
Oh, man. Just hanging out, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. Nathan, we were on the same track. All right. Let's see. So it says now to go to Chateau de Blanchefort. Walk up the rat path. Wow. It's really hard to believe this is a game at some points. Let's see it, Gabe. Wait, where am I? Where'd I go? Oh, wait, here we are. Okay. Just go up to the top of the mountain, I guess. Not just a game, it's an adventure. It is more gamey than Phantasmagoria. I mean, so is Gabriel Knight 2, though. This does look pretty good, right? I mean, this isn't a bad-looking area. I don't hate it. Okay. Chateau de Blanchefort. It says to walk to the top of the mountain. Maybe that's the top of the mountain? Can Gabriel walk to there? Can't get there from here. What is top of the mountain? Top of the mountain to you, as they say. I'll just pull out my binoculars, Grace. Oh my lord. Creep. Oh wow. Huh. Just scrolling the side box. Okay, maybe this isn't where I need to go. Uh-oh. Okay. So, I need to be able to see her, I guess. Back down at that location. Thank you, man. I can't do a Jimmy Stewart. I'm not going to try to. But I like the reference. Alright. Let's see here if this is the same deal. Yeah, it looks like the same view, huh? And that seems to be the only place that lights up our doohickey. So we need to spy on her back down at the Coombe Sword. The up-down buttons do not seem to do anything so far. Let's make sure, though. Maybe I didn't give enough of a try. Okay. Just pull my binoculars out of my back pockets. Wait. So the up-down does do something. Turns out. Still see him. Ah. You may have solved our puzzle, Nathan. Oh, here it is. What are we doing? Okay. See her looking at something. That's exactly what we just did. She's looking for something. Just as we suspected. Gabriel's not going to comment on this or let us know that we've seen something important. We're just going to let it roll like this. Just hanging out, isn't it? Having a smoke. Chilling at the Coombe Sword. Well, alright. I don't think it was going to let's just try this briefly one more time. I don't think I can, like, interact with her in any way. Or, like, do anything else. Who knows? Alright. I think that'll have to do. That'll have to do, team. Who knows why things are the way they are. Yeah, she's trying to get more bars. She's looking for bars. Okay, back down to our hog. Canonically, the best way to refer to a motorcycle. Did you try enhance? I didn't try enhance. We had no further zoom. How'd I get off this ding-dang mountain? Come on, Gabriel. You're smarter than this. This isn't supposed to be the hard part of the game. How to get up this ding-dang mountain could be a question I could also ask. Yeah, that's true. In a proper Sierra game, it doesn't matter where you walk off the mountain. It'll get you to the bottom. Oh, Lord. Oh, wait. There it was. Not down the steps. Foolish of me to think that would be how you go down. Where am I? Oh, this is just awful. Story time with Jess. Oh my goodness. What even stories do I have? It has the aesthetic quality of a mid-90s screensaver. Very true. The closest, okay, you know, it's a mustache stream. It's always been a mustache stream.
I have to go back for my bike.
I mentioned earlier that I've never successfully mastered the whole mustache thing. I can't really grow what you would call a visible mustache, but I did for a certain period of time have the very cool. This is my first mustache ever mustache that lasted until I was like 15 years old. That was every mustache hair that had ever grown on my face all saved up into a really ratty looking mess. And I know I have at least one yearbook picture of me with a very bad teenager mustache floating around out there. And it was a year where for our yearbooks, for some reason, they made us all pose in denim jackets and cowboy hats, the entire class. And they had me pose by popping the collar and looking over it. So somewhere floating around out there, there's a photo of me with a bad teenager mustache, denim jacket on, collar popped and kind of looking over the side like this, and cowboy hat, something that was the first and only time I've ever worn one of those. So can I grow a John Waters pencil mustache? Grayson, if I could grow a John Waters pencil mustache, I would have a John Waters pencil mustache. There's just no question. I mean, for context, Grayson, Garth Brooks was very popular at the time. This was very much
That must be Chester's car.
Very much a Garth Brooks inspired sort of look. It was awful. It's embarrassing. It was mortifying in the moment. Nobody home? Oh.
Hello. May I help you?
I hope so. The name is Knight. Gabriel Knight. The Abbé at Rennes-le-Chateau recommended you as a Templar scholar.
A Templar scholar?
Yep. He said, go talk to Larry Chester about the Templars. And then he said, and let me know what you think.
Well, in that case, you'd better come in. Can I get you some tea?
No, thank you.
Now then, what can I do for you, Mr. Knight?
I don't know. My walkthrough didn't tell me to come here. I'm kind of just freestyling it. I have no idea why I'm even here.
Madame Girard mentioned that the Holy Grail is sometimes linked to the Templars.
It is, yes.
Templars?
In many of the early Grail legends, the knights were described as Templars, wearing the white mantle with a red cross.
She said something about them actually finding the Grail in the Holy Land. Do you think that's possible?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
So you think the Templars found the Holy Grail in Jerusalem and brought it back here?
Let me put it this way. When the Templars were founded in 1118, there were 9 knights. Their stated purpose was to protect pilgrims on the road. But for years they did nothing of the sort. They were given quarters in the Temple of Solomon by King Bedouin himself. There they stayed, and there they excavated for 9 years. Then, in 1128, they changed completely. They returned to Europe and began recruiting. Their wealth and power grew on an unprecedented curve.
So you do think they found the Grail?
I think you're taking the legend of the Grail a little too literally. As with many things of the Middle Ages, it was often wiser and safer to speak in allegory.
What's the Holy Grail an allegory of?
I have a feeling that will come to light sometime in the next decade.
Oh, wow. Coming soon. What was the Grail? What was the Grail an allegory for? I agree, Kevin. This guy has a model with a lot of personality to it. I think it's one of the better ones we've seen in the game so far. And yes, the slightly askew maps are wonderful. I'd like to think there was a meeting one afternoon about that.
The Abbé mentioned that you're working on a book.
Yes, I'm a historian.
And you're writing about the Templars?
Oh, exactly. This area is rich in Templar history. That's why I thought I'd come here to write. It's a kind of sabbatical, really.
A sabbatical from what?
I teach at a prep school in Manchester.
See, that's where this is unrealistic. No actual academic would do the research they said they were going to do while they were on sabbatical. They would certainly talk it up, but then, you know, it wouldn't come to fruition.
Is there any reason to think the Templars left something here, specifically?
It's not unknown that the Templars were digging in the region. They claimed they were mining the old Roman gold veins, but they hired only German workers who couldn't communicate with the locals. Naturally, that led to some speculation.
Now, for the record, I do want to emphasize that we are less than 12 hours removed from losing a baby that we were being paid to babysit. And during that time, we've toured around this town. We've used a cat hair mustache to rent a moped. We called the father of the baby we lost just to make sure we were still going to be paid for it. And now we are just sort of half-assedly looking for the Holy Grail if we happen to stumble upon it. It's more of a, yeah, if I found the Holy Grail, that would be cool, more so than a quest for the Grail. Just to make sure we're all caught up here. It is really something else.
I read in the museum that several of the Templar founders and the Grand Master were from this region.
That's true. They also had several bases here and owned a great deal of land. The Chateau de Serres, for example, was built on top of an old Templar fortress.
Why were the Templars accused of heresy?
There are many theories, but most scholars agree that King Philip was jealous of their authority. He wanted to confiscate their land and their reputed treasure. Unfortunately, the Templars themselves helped him make his case. They boasted of the secrets they'd learned in the Holy Land.
Secrets?
Mystical secrets.
Oh, the best kind.
Kabbalists and Arabic astronomers. Of course, to Christendom this was nothing but witchcraft. Those who confessed were released. Those who did not were burnt at the stake, including the last Grand Master, Jacques Molay.
And they
Jacques
dissolved
Mosley.
completely after that?
The Knights Templar were no more, yes.
The voice acting here is very good, too.
The Templars had a lot of wealth, right? Gold, money, land.
Absolutely.
And that's one possibility for the alleged local treasure? The Templar stash?
Yes, but
You don't think so?
they had warning before their arrest. Perhaps some chose to believe that the church would ultimately protect them, but they had enough sense to move the treasure.
To where?
There are various locations. Ireland and Scotland have a great deal of Templar history, for example.
All right, well, I think that's the end of our conversation. Does Gabriel have anything snappy to say
I
about his
prefer
computer?
an old manual myself.
He loves a typewriter. Okay, I think we need to go to the
Could
train
I come back
station.
later?
Yes, I'll be here working most of the day.
Yeah, no, I think if this were Broken Sword, that's absolutely what
I
would
have to
happen
go back
next.
from my bike.
He'd just be like, well, someone said the word Ireland. I guess it's time to go there. Sadly, we can never get back to our motorcycle because I'm completely lost on this strange map. Okay, Gabe, do your thing. Yep, just walk all the way down that path. You're good to go. Pretty soon here, we'll just click over to another map. Yes. I think you're right, Nathan. I think we're on the right track. Okay. So we met Jacques. Now we're going to go to the train station. Which, honestly, if we wanted to get back on the whole baby question, probably should have been the first place we went. Again, we did lose a baby on a train, but we're not stressed about it. StairQuest 3D, just kind of confusing 3D stair path. No, I mean, that's not a bad concept. I like where your head's at, Ben. Had 48 hours to find a missing baby. Yeah, could we do like a Tommy Lee Jones and the Fugitive? You know, like how many feet per minute a baby can crawl? Uh-oh. It wasn't supposed to advance time here, according to my walkthrough. Oh no. What's happened? It's almost dinner time, though. Let's see here. So let's go to the train station. Plenty of time, plenty of time. All right. This would probably be, I think, a good place for me to call it a night. Rather than trying to get into a whole new day, maybe we'll pick up next time right here where we're leaving off and see where this adventure goes next. For now, though, let's take care of some housekeeping business. I won't be streaming next Wednesday night. Retro Adventure Wednesday, I think, is going to end up moving to Thursday next week because on September 1st, next Wednesday, there's a pretty widespread boycott across Twitch, sort of a way to bring awareness to the problems of hate raids and other sorts of issues that marginalized creators are facing. And there's a campaign afoot to try to sort of keep people from streaming on September 1st. I'm going to participate in that sort of in solidarity. So Adventure Wednesday will be pushed back to Adventure Thursday next time around. Yeah, Eric, can you believe I've been using a walkthrough this entire time? Tomorrow night, though, I'm going to be back around 10 p.m., and I'm going to start into the Odd Gentleman's King's Quest series. I've never played that one before, so I'll be coming right back tomorrow to play a little bit of the 2015 King's Quest game. Looking forward to it. Should be fun. Good times. Before we call it a night, though, two more little things. Need to figure out who we're going to raid. Got to send the crowd over somewhere fun. Looks like my pal... Ooh, wait. Girl with a Bow is playing King's Quest 3, which is one of my favorite King's Quest. Maybe my favorite King's Quest. Let's maybe raid over there. So I'll start that going. And yeah, we still have to remove the mustache. So last time I ripped it off really quickly. And Grundy, we did get to the mustache. We finished the mustache. And now I'm going to remove my mustache. Slowly this time. Okay, that was much better. Last time I cried, and this time it gently came off. I must have had more flop sweat on my upper lip to keep it going. So I'm going to start a raid over to the Girl with a Bow. Thank you all so much for watching along. Thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you tomorrow night with King's Quest 2015, and have a great evening. Take care.